All right, then the next part is plant factor or the capacity factor. Now that's the average demand on the station divided by the maximum installed capacity.
So we're doing tariffs.
Pardon?
We're doing tariff.
Plant factor 50.13. Plant factor. That's the average demand. Okay, they talk about demand and then they put a D. So that's the average demand on the station divided by the maximum installed capacity. I think I can okay, now I'm skipping it again. I thought I could. Nah, doesn't want to work. Let's go back to the screen. All right, then we have the utilization factor. Which is the station output in kilowatt hours divided by plant capacity times the number of hours per year. Or hours per use. Hours used. Okay, they say if there's more than one plant, then it will be the station output divided by, say, the kilowatt hour of the first one plus the kilowatt of the second one times the hours that it operated plus the third one kilowatt times the hours that it operated. Right, then we talk about the connected load factor. That is the average power input divided by the connected load. And that can be said to be equal to load factor times the demand factor. Many formulas. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then there's a few problems on it. Then you've got the different plants. Exercise, for example, 47, 25. Let's say there, a load having a maximum value of 150 megawatt can be supplied by either a hydroelectric plant or a steam power plant. So 150 megawatt can either be assumed hydroelectric or steam. Then they say the cost of following: capital. All right, first of all, of hydro, that is 700 Rand per kilowatt installed. And capital cost, sorry, man, that was for a steam. And then for a hydro, it is 1,600 per kilowatt hour installed. Then operating cost is 0.03 Rand per kilowatt hour. And for this one, 0.006 Rand per kilowatt hour. Interest on capital, 8%. And then calculate the minimum load factor above which the hydroelectric plant will be more economical. Right, so we say, all right, let X be the number of units generated per annum. So for the steam plant, we're going to have 700 times 150 for that megawatt. They're going to say that is 10.5 10 to the power of 7. Oh, 105. No. These China ones, they don't work nicely. Okay, the interest charge, that will be 8% of that 10.5 or 105. 10 to the power of 6. That gives us more or less 8.4 times 10 to the power of 6 Rand. Then the fixed cost per unit, per unit is going to be 8.4 times 10 to the power of 6 divided by x, which is the cost per unit. Operating cost. Which is 0.03, né? Yeah, what have they done here? Total cost?
Also, we can't see, sir.
Total cost per unit generated. The unit generated, so then they say yes, I don't believe what they say here.
So I don't see this example. Yes, like example 47.25, because we only have from 50s.
From?
Like what you gave us, the PDF that you gave us, it's I start from if you are okay, what are this chapter says it theory for what?
Yeah. So that'll be probably
Yeah,
50.25.
50 point.
I've got the
Okay.
older book.
Oh, okay, sir.
Yeah. So they say it's then 8.4 times 10 to the power of 6 divided by x plus 0.03. Phew. And then we go for the hydro. Capital cost 1,600 times 150. That gives us 24, 240 times 10 to the power of 6. Right, and then your interest will be 8% of 240, which gives us 19.2, 10 to the power of 6. And then the total cost per unit, that will be 19.2 times 10 to the power of 6 divided by x plus 0.06. Now, the two costs will be equal when these two are equal, no?
Yes, sir.
So cost equal, then we say 8.4 times 10 to the power of 6 divided by x plus is equal to 19.2 10 to the power of 6 divided by x plus 0.06. Two double. And then if we solve for x, we get that it is 450 times 10 to the power of 6 kilowatt hours. So if the units generated is more than this, then this the hydroelectric station will be cheaper.
Oh.
So here they are equal, and then once it goes more than that, it will be cheaper. All right, so the load factor will be that 45 10 to the power of 6 divided by 150. That'll give us 0, all right, times, because this thing is going to run the whole year, 8,760. Remember, that is already kilowatt hours. So it's 45 times 10 to the power of 6 kilowatt hours. Divide by that. That gives you 0,342. Did you find that on chapter 50?
Yes, it's under it's 50. It's under 50.24, but then it's written 47.25.
Okay. So then there are a few examples of this kind. And then
Also, I wanted to ask one thing, something, sir. Like I wanted to ask, because I've seen some question on the tariff, say, that are talking about depreciation, interest, or on those examples, the problems for tariff.
Yeah. Now that's
Also
normally on
through
the first part where they say, all right, the depreciation factor is so much, then you just factor that in.
Oh.
Okay. Where was that? In the beginning?
I'm not sure, sir. I just saw it on the tariff problems, sir. When you go to tariff problems, I just saw such questions, but I did not see them as an example here.
Yeah, example 36. They say interest and depreciation is 12%.
50.36, sir.
36, yeah.
Okay.
You see, that just makes up the total cost.
Yeah.
For both fixed and running, because you've got your running cost and your fixed cost. And that 12% goes in your capital investment.
Okay.
All right.
So it's more like financial maths, this one.
Pardon?
So like it's more like financial maths, sir.
Yes. More or less. This is on the 2-part and the 3-part tariffs. That is on paragraph 18, flat rate, sliding scale, and a 2-part tariff. And there's a few problems on that as well. Oh, you should have started with this very much earlier. Right. Now I see some of you people think I'm making fun when I say you don't put your names on. But when you do the PDF file, you put your surname and your initials. Then you do the PDF file and make sure that it's only one file. Otherwise, I've got people that send the bloody thing 10 times and it makes my life miserable. And the more miserable I get, the more strict I mark.
Sir,
No?
based on the PDF, what do you say? What do you mean is that the name, when we name the PDF, we must name it with our initials and surname.
Yeah, boy, yeah.
Okay, not
Look,
on this.
otherwise, I have to open it to see what's your name, and then I can only save it. And
Okay.
for Power Systems, there was 150 files. And that took me almost 2 hours to save them all, because most of them didn't have their names on it.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so you guys are writing Friday.
Yes, it's on Friday.
Hey, 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock Wednesday, like midnight, like at night or what?
No, man, 8 o'clock, 200 hours or 6 o'clock.
6.
6. Okay, doesn't matter. We can do it at 6, it's fine. But most of you did very well in the first test, so that's okay. Now we'll see what happens with the second one. I think there was 4 questions, 2 on illumination and 2 on tariffs.
Any theory?
No. It's difficult as it is with your problems. I can't read very well. Because you write ugly and your mother dresses you funny.
Hey, man, here.
Hey. And please, try and do this. Fold your, where's my Swiss cam? No. Why doesn't it happen now? Huh? Where is it? Look. Okay, fold your paper like this. And then write on each side so that you don't have to scan so many papers.
Okay, sir.
Please, that will make my life easier. Okay, good luck. And then I'll see you Friday at 6.
So I think
What?
okay, so I'm saying like, say maybe we can, if we have a problem, say, maybe on Thursday, say we'll request a class. I'm not sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but we'll let you know, send the group.
Yeah, because I think I've got a class on Thursday, but let's see.
Okay, sir.
Okay, good luck and good night.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Well, donkey.
Have fun.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. Hey, don't look at me like that. I'm married already, man. Goodbye.